Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show, everyone. This is my prediction show. Today is going to the day that I predict the NFC, who's going to win, who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Oh my. Don't forget to subscribe, turn your notifications on, and comment, please. Yeah, let's just get down to it. First, we have mailbags. We have Jonathan Morales. Oh my, he's a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. Doesn't look good, Jonathan. Doesn't look good. And hats off to you, man. Keep the faith. Same with you, Mr. Greg. Yes, Greg's wife is a big Steeler fan, and well, that's tomorrow, guys. We'll be giving that AFC prediction show tomorrow, so stay tuned. Today is the NFC. Let's just get right down to it. We're going to look at the NFC East. We have the Philadelphia Eagles, who are what? The Super Bowl champions. And then we have the Dallas Cowboys, we have the New York Giants, and we have the Washington Commanders. Wow, what a league. This is going to be a rockin' division, man. I just see only two teams looking for the division, guys. I really do. I just see the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles fighting for first place in this one. I'm giving Dallas. Oh man, Tony. I know, Tony, you're a big Dallas fan, Tony Lofton. And man, I'm sorry, brother, but I have them hitting the cellar, going 7-10 this year. Yes, Dallas goes 7-10. And I have the New York Football Giants going 9-8 or 8-9, either or. It's a flip. But I think the Giants will most likely go 8-9, maybe 9-8 if they get lucky. But I have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Commanders fighting for first place, guys. Fighting for first place, man. I just don't see Philly winning this division. I think it's going to be a toss-up between each team. I think each team will end up in the neighborhood of like 12-5, 11-6. I don't think either one of them will be like 13-4 or anything like that. But I think the Philadelphia Eagles will definitely make a run, and I think the Commanders will take this division, guys. Yeah, the Washington Commanders will take the NFC East. Wow, man, that's saying something, guys. That's saying something. All right. The next division will be the NFC North. Man, all my family, they love those Detroit Lions, man. I mean, they made such a great run last year. They got hurt, of course, and you just can't do those kind of things when you get that hurt. And but man, they look like they're going to bounce back. But you have to realize something. They lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. So, guys, it's going to be tough to come back with just, two different coordinators, and we'll see how that goes. I think they'll just step up and definitely do well, but it's going to be a fight. And this division is going to be scary because the offensive coordinator went to the Chicago Bears and now is on the Chicago Bears as the head coach. Oh, man, I think Chicago is definitely going to be much better this year. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to be around 10-7. They're going to have a great year. And but I think the Lions definitely will eke out the victory, and I think they'll go 11-6 and take the division. I think Green Bay will be right there with you. Green Bay might make the playoffs. I think they'll be around 10-7, maybe 9-8. And I once again, I just don't see Minnesota. They have that rookie quarterback that got rid of Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't know what that was, getting rid of him. But, I can understand it. They have J.J. McCarthy. But J.J. McCarthy at Michigan was just okay. He was a game monitor. If you looked at Michigan, that's all they did was run the ball. So I think, Minnesota run the ball with Jones a lot, and they got Jefferson, Addison. They have a great team. It's just that rookie quarterback. This is going to be, in all reality, his rookie season is going to be this year. I just don't see it happening. I see them going maybe 8-9, maybe 7-10. It's going to be a pitiful year for the Minnesota Vikings. Sorry, Jeff Johnson. But man, and mailbag. Steffi, she's a Vikings fan. Yeah, yeah. And she wrote the show, and cute girl from Minnesota, and she just loves the Vikings. So, sorry, Steph. Sorry. I think they probably will end up in the cellar, 7-10. They might get lucky. Hey, prove me wrong. I would love that. Just prove me wrong, and that would be awesome. Why not? I think they definitely are going to give everyone hell. Hell, look at what they did last year. How can they go from their record last year and then have a losing season this year? Well, the only reason why is because of J.J. McCarthy, who is a rookie. So we'll see how that goes. The next division is the NFC South. The NFC South is the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, and the Buccaneers. The Bucs took it last year. I just don't see the Saints. I see the Saints going terrible. They need a quarterback. They really didn't get a quarterback. It's just like the Giants. They have Russell Wilson, and then they have the kid from Mississippi State. It's Mississippi, and Dart. I just don't see that happening as well. But getting down to the South, Falcons might have a good year, but I think the Panthers are going to have a better year this year. I think the Panthers might go 9-8. I really do. I think they might be like second place, and I think they're going to be the surprising factor of this league, this division. I just don't see I just don't see anyone but the Panthers and the Buccaneers bidding for this division. I think it might be close. I think the Bucs are going to take it again. And Baker Mayfield, he's amazing. He's a top 10 quarterback. I think he's going to definitely do well. Bucky Irving, I called it last year. Bucky did really well. I was in fantasy football, and I picked Bucky Irving, and everyone's like, who's Bucky Irving? Well, they found out who Bucky Irving was at the end of the year, didn't they? So I do know my stuff, man. When it comes to fantasy football, I have 60 teams. So let's see, the NFC South. I think the Bucs, the Panthers, the Falcons, and bringing up the rear would be the Saints. I think the Saints are going to have a terrible year, maybe 2 or 3 wins at the most. The next division is going to be a fun one. It's going to be the NFC West. I think this is going to be the division to watch this year. I think the Rams are just amazing. They almost beat Philadelphia last year. They were the only team to really play Philadelphia Eagles tough. They did. They played them really, really tough. They almost won. Matthew Stafford was throwing darts, and it was windy, cold, snowy, and he was throwing darts. The guy is all world for sure. And I have the Cardinals. Just the Kyler Murray thing. I think this is his last year as a Cardinal. I really do. I think I just don't see them doing too well. They might upset a few teams. I just don't see it happening. I really just don't. But I think the 49ers, that's another thing. Niners have this division in hand. They should be, because look at their schedule. Their schedule is incredibly weak. The weakest schedule in the last 15 years, to be honest. If you look at that's the 49ers. And this is their comeback year, really. McCaffrey, his comeback year, Trent Williams, Brock Purdy, Purcell, Kittle. I could go on and on. They're stacked. It's just that, and then they brought Robert Saleh over as their defensive coordinator, and they're just revamping that defense. And that's another thing. Their defense is key. It's going to be key to their victories. But they have, like I said, have such a weak schedule. So let's just get to it. I think the Rams are going to take this division. I really do. Los Angeles Rams. I know I'm from Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. I really think that the Rams are going to win this division. I think they'll be like 12-5. I think the 49ers will be 11-6 and go into the playoffs as well. So I think those are the two teams in this division that are definitely going to rock and roll. I think the Seattle Seahawks, a lot of people are high on the Seahawks with Sam Darnold coming over. It's going to be interesting. It's his first year with a new team, but look what he did with Minnesota, right? But it's a different division, guys. It's a different division. It's Seattle. I think they'll go like maybe 8-9, 9-8, maybe 9-8. I just don't see them being world beaters this year. I just don't. So that's it, guys. I predicted the NFC East. I had the Commanders winning that division, but virtually almost tied with Philadelphia. I have the Lions winning the NFC North. I have the Bears right there, fighting for the division, and then the Packers third, and I have the Vikings going fourth. Vikings might surprise me. They might. Hey, if they played like they did last year, they could take the division again. I don't think they will, but I hope they will on Steffi's her team. Anyway, and I have the NFC South. I have definitely the Buccaneers are going to win that division. I don't know. I'm not a big Falcons fan. I just don't see it happening. They have a great team, but I don't know. They just don't seem to put it together. And then definitely the Panthers are going to. That's going to be the surprise team this year. It's the Panthers. I think the Panthers might even. They could. The Panthers could take this division. They really could. I fully believe that. And the Cardinals. The other division, the last one that I predicted was the NFC West. And the Cardinals, they're going to end up last again. And then I think the Seahawks will be third. And I think it's between the Niners and the Rams. I really believe the Rams will take this division. I think they're a stronger team than San Francisco. I think definitely they'll make it a game of it and a year of it. That's for sure. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Calvin Dean Show. Tune in tomorrow for the AFC predictions. And yes, I predict in the NFC who will be in the Super Bowl. Are you ready? Here it goes. The Los Angeles Rams will make it to the Super Bowl this year in the NFC. Okay, guys, have fun. Remember, turn your notifications on, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. Hey yo, AC. 1 2 1 2. Mic check.